Okay team, these are the three angles you need to consider if you want to focus on building the upper, middle or lower parts of your pec. So typically what you need to look at is the angle of the upper arm. This is the upper arm. So it depends on where that is, pretty much, and the angle of pull, where that's coming from as well, will determine what part of the pec, lower, middle, upper, that you target the best. Now, will you use your entire chest for every chest-based exercise, whether it's incline, decline? Absolutely. But to the degree, let's say percentages that you will stimulate your chest growth will change based on the angles. So for today, I want to use the cable machine behind me to illustrate the differences. Okay? So let's say we want to work on our lower pec. Typically, we want the upper arm. As I said at the start of the video, we want to focus on the upper arm and where that's going. Upper arm should be moving from a high to lower position, like this. Almost like a reverse shrug. You know, you get two dumbbells and you shrug. We want this to almost be pushing down, okay? And you'll see my upper arm do that when we hop on the flies here. So I'll do a variation of a fly, but more of like a decline press, and you'll see we're pushing down. As you can really see as well, my lower pec fibers are really starting to grab on and activate in this angle. And you'll feel it if you do get a machine and do the exact same. Now, you'll see this in a decline press as well that also works the lower pec, but you're lying more or less like upside down like that, where your head's here, feet are there, and we're doing this same motion. So remember, decline, if we want to work the lower pec, we want our upper arm going from high to a lower position. Now, if we want to target our upper pec, guess what needs to happen at the upper arm? Our upper arm needs to go from essentially low to high. And you'll see that if we are working like a incline bench, our upper body's like this, and we're going from low to high. So what do we need to do? Line these up. So we go from low to high. So if we're talking upper pec, remember I said the upper arm wants to primarily move from a low to high position. So let's say if we've got I'll put one arm down, but let's say we want to work our upper pec on a cable fly, guess what has to happen? Our upper arm needs to travel from a low to high position. And you'll feel, if you do this, your upper pec will grab pretty hard, your front delt will grab pretty hard. Okay. Much like when you're doing an incline press, shoulder press even maybe sometimes, upper pec will start to grab on. So that's what you want to think if you are wanting to train and target your upper pecs. Where is the angle of the upper arm going from low to high? Okay. Now, the next exercise and the next part we want to target is the mid pec. Now, typically in a bench press, depending on the angle of your upper back, will sort of determine what angle you reach. So if you're a bench presser, and sometimes you'll see people curve their upper back quite a bit, it tends to lead to a little bit more lower pec activity. So if you do want more mid pec, just make sure you adjust the angle of your chest and upper spine. Okay? So for the sake of this, we're going to make some adjustments to the cables, and then we're going to show you how to work the mid pec. So for me, I want my upper arm going straight through. I don't want from high to low. I don't want low to high, straight through. Okay? So we're going to do exactly that with this, coming across, and you'll feel that mid pec really activate quite heavily. And push and push. Now, of course, you can do this palms up more or less. You can open up your palm as well, either or if you want to do like a pec fly, that sort of stuff. Hope you guys have found my video on how to target the upper, lower, and mid pec interesting. Give me a like, a follow, and a subscribe if you want to see more of this, and please put a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the video. Hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for following on.
I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work